This tutorial will help you understand your options when it comes to saving and recalling different versions of your project. It is important to note that much of this tutorial is only applicable to those with a paid collaborator account. If you have an unpaid observer account, please head to that tutorial for further information. While Cuelist will always keep the most recent version of your work securely saved on the cloud, you can also, at any point in the process of creating and sharing your cues, record a snapshot of your project. This snapshot includes all the details about cues, text notes, and layers for every page. It does not include information about collaborators or collaborator permissions. To save a snapshot or version of your project, go into the menu and click on the History option. At the top of the menu, you can assign your version a name. It is important to note that all versions will be saved chronologically and grouped by date, so you don't have to have that information in your name if you don't want to. For this tutorial, we will name the version End of Tech Day 1. As soon as you save the new version, you will see today's date appear below with an expansion arrow. If you click on the expansion arrow, you will see the name of your saved version appear along with some icons on the right. If you are the project creator, you will see 3 icons. If you are any other user on a project, you will only see 1 icon. The icon visible to all users is the Show Version icon. As soon as you click on it, your script will temporarily be restored to the point at which you saved the version. You will notice that after the name of your project in the top bar on your screen, the words Live Edit will have been replaced by the name of your saved version in red. This is important for 2 reasons. The first is that any user can reference any version of the project at any point. So in order to avoid confusion, it is important that every user know what version they're looking at on their screen. The second reason is that as a collaborator or project owner, you can continue to adjust information in a saved version of the project. There are a few reasons why you might want to do this, but regardless, it is important that you are aware of what version you are changing before making adjustments. For most applications, it is probably best to avoid confusion and use the saved versions merely as a reference point and to make your changes on the live edit version. As I mentioned before, if you are the project owner, you will have 2 other options with every saved version. The first option is to delete the saved version. This will delete the version and all the stored information with it. Once you confirm this change, you cannot undo it. The other option is to make the saved version live. This will restore the saved version as the current live version. In doing so, it will delete your old live version and all the information with it. Be sure you want to do this because there is no way to undo it. There is an additional feature that is unique to the project owner that, while not in the History menu, can be used in conjunction with those functions. If you are the project owner, you will notice 2 toggle switches on the upper left-hand corner of your page. The one on the left, Dark Mode, is available to everybody, and it simply changes the color scheme of your browser to allow for easier viewing in dark situations. The one on the right is only for project owners. That is the Project Lock switch. Once you toggle the Project Lock switch on, all collaborators will be unable to create or move cues and notes. They also won't be able to change the title on any previously created cue. Collaborators will, however, still be able to alter the notes inside a cue. Now, to understand how this would work with the History options, we will save a version entitled Preview 1. Once we save the version, as project owners, we will show that version and lock it. Now if, as stage managers, we want to call our first preview and not worry about anything changing, we could use this locked version of the script. We would be comfortable knowing the cues couldn't change while we were in the midst of calling the show, and our collaborators could continue to make tweaks and adjustments to the live version. After the performance, we could return to the live version and discuss any changes with our collaborators. That completes our tutorial on the History function. Click on any of our other tutorials for additional information. Thanks for watching.